It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From FedEx Forum, just off Beale Street in downtown Memphis. Tonight, it's the Memphis Grizzlies getting set to match up with the San Antonio Spurs. The Grizzlies secure the opening tip, and we're underway on Beale Street in Memphis. Right. Won't go. Spurs have it. DeRozan to Murray. Surveys the floor to DeRozan. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
To Valanciunas. Josh Jackson. Defense making the ball carrier work. And the finish at the rim.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
DeRozan to Rudy Gay. Bad pass taken away by the Grizzlies.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
Screen coming. To Jackson. Oh, ferocious slam inside. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Murray into the front court. Down just a couple. To DeRozan. To Rudy Gay. And he's going to the free throw line.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
DeMar DeRozan, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 82%. And hits the first free throw. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. With the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Murray into the front court. Down a point. Had a good look there, but it's no good. To Jaren Jackson. Josh Jackson. It's corralled by San Antonio. Murray with it. Down by one. DeRozan to Murray. Five to shoot. Has a chance. DeRozan with a shot. No good. Memphis with the rock. To Jaren Jackson. To Valanciunas. Jonas Valanciunas. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Old school equals high percentage.
Murray with the basketball. They're down 3. To Cunningham. Screen coming. DeRozan,
the 2021 NBA play-in tournament games and highlights will be coming up next on Devin Smith Showtime Sports in America.
Josh Jackson up against Dante Cunningham. scores from the post.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Murray into the front court. Down 3. To DeRozan. Here comes the screen. Has a look. Gay's shot off the mark. To Valanciunas. Jonas Valanciunas. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
Valanciunas giving you that size, giving you that length, a guy that can extend the defense. But you kind of forget that he was the 5th pick taken overall in 2011.
To DeRozan. Five to shoot for San Antonio. Trying to cash in. Deep 2 there. Won't go. To Valanciunas. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Now Pop calls for time. His guys have come out flat. Slow start in this first quarter.
The 2021 NBA Play-In Tournament Game 1-1-0 Charlotte Hornets 7-5-9 Indiana Pacers 7-8 Final.
Time to shuffle things up.
For San Antonio, number 8, Patty Mills.
Patty Mills. It's Grizzlies ball. Josh Jackson. To Valanciunas. Short jumper misses. Mills in possession. They trail by 7. DeRozan to Rudy Gay. Nothing going here on that drive. Another chance. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
I got him. Here we go. Here we go. That's a deep. That's a deep.
To Valanciunas. Jonas Valanciunas. He's now 5 for 6.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
To DeRozan. The pass set it all up.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Memphis, they've
The
got it.
2021 NBA Play-In Tournament Game 1-8 Washington Wizards 7-9-7 Boston Celtics 8-6 Final.
Jaren Jackson to right. From the outside, no good.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Oh, good defense by Memphis as they come up with the steal. Nothing going here on that drive. Throws it up. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
To DeRozan. won't go down. To Jaren Jackson. Josh Jackson, defended by Cunningham. Jakob Poeltl tips it. Out of bounds. Last touch by Jakob Poeltl. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Into the game for the San Antonio Spurs, number 5, DeJounte Murray.
Anderson. Layup goes down. Well done.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Right now, San Antonio's possession. DeJounte Murray. The monster stuff.
Oh, man, did you see that
The
swiftness? He dunked that
2021
thing like a
NBA
tennis ball.
Play-In Tournament
Like
Game
that
1
in his
matchup
hand.
coming up next on Devin Smith Showtime Sports in America. 8 Golden State Warriors 7 Lows.
Jakob Poeltl, huge block. Jakob Poeltl snatching it out of the air. Anderson. Five on the shot clock for Memphis. Going to launch beyond the arc. Knocks it down.
The post-shot confidence is everything. He's still running down the court, holding his extension.
Murray into the front court. Trailing by 10. To DeRozan. DeJounte Murray to DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan. He's 2 for 5. Not great, but trending.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
DeRozan's got the board. Murray with it. Down 8. And that one out of bounds off his spur. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Entering the game for Memphis, number 25,
Grizzlies at the controls right now. Shot won't go. Murray with the basketball. Margins 8. And he'll go to the foul line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Jakob Poeltl at the line. Misses the first. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Almost unlucky bounce. To Murray. Here comes the screen. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
That's what happens when you don't force shots. They were patient, they used almost the entire shot clock, and at the end, they got a wide open look.
To Dylan Brooks. Parsons matched up with Bellinelli. To Kyle Anderson. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Murray into the front court. 5-point game. Here comes the screen. DeJounte Murray. The Spurs with 4 in the shot clock. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Well defended, and his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. New blood coming in for both sides.
Number 17, subbing in for San Antonio, number 8, Patty Mills.
Dylan Brooks, guarded by Jakob Poeltl. That misses with 2 seconds to go. We're through one at the FedEx Forum with the Grizzlies on top. Jay and I back with more of NBA Wednesday night on EA Sports after this. One quarter down. Neither side really distinguished itself. Jay, what stood out?
And we're exceeding the speed limit. These guys are playing fast. And the thing I love about it the most, there's entertainment in this game. Guys are looking away after they shoot the ball. Guys are clapping. Guys are energetic. This is why you love this sport.
Patty Mills. Here comes the screen. For 3. Great defense, forcing the miss.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Mills in possession, down 5. Old school, backs his man down for the basket. To Dylan Brooks. Oh, bad pass taken away by the Spurs. Five to shoot for San Antonio. Jonas Valanciunas sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
To Valanciunas. Slam dunk. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Patty Mills. Able to convert inside. To Kyle Anderson. And he hits.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
San Antonio with the basketball. To Patty Mills. To Dylan Brooks. From long range. That's a tough shot for Dylan Brooks. No good. Patty Mills. And that's rebounded by the Grizzlies. To Kyle Anderson. To Dylan Brooks. Here's Here's a chance from long range. Won't go down. Patty Mills. Short jumper off the mark. To Kyle Anderson. Lets it fly from long range. Missed it. That's rebounded by San Antonio.
Hey, switch, I got him.
To Patty Mills.
Watch that back door.
Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Fires the 3. Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Now the Grizzlies will use a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Into the game for San Antonio,
Goes reverse to lay it in.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
To Patty Mills. Beyond the arc for 3. Lonnie Walker at the line. First one goes down. It's the second. One more coming. And he hits all 3 free throws. Here comes the screen. The Spurs have the board. To Murray.
Let's go.
Missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
The jumper's off the mark. Murray into the front court. Down a point. To Rudy Gay. To Murray. Fires the 3. Rudy Gay, tough shot there. No good. Grizzlies own the basketball. Shot from in close, no good. Murray with it. Down by 1. Here comes the screen. To Rudy Gay. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
And as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Rudy Gay at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 79% of the line. Knocks down the first.
For the Grizzlies, number 50, Josh Jackson.
2 for 2 on that trip.
Good shot. Good shot, bro.
Memphis with the rock. Nothing going here on that drive. Probing the defense. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Murray with the basketball. They trail by 1. To DeRozan. DeJounte Murray, defended by Jackson. Gets it in the left corner. To Murray. Deep 2 there, won't go.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
Murray into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Rudy Gay.
On your right. On your right.
Tyler Zeller sends it away. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Tyler Zeller. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Into the game for the Spurs, number 30,
DeJounte Murray.
Cunningham.
The Spurs with 4 in the shot clock. That's a 24-second violation.
For the Spurs,
He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
And the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. San Antonio ball. DeJounte Murray. Oh, he had him there for a second. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okey doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Keep your stance. He's coming. Keep your stance.
To Wright. Here comes the screen. DeLon Wright, picked up by DeJounte Murray. Throws it down.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
To DeRozan. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Rudy Gay. DeRozan to Cunningham. Going to launch beyond the arc.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Dante Cunningham is going to get a chance at 3 here. Career mark of 64%. Off the mark on the first free throw. Second and 3 is good.
For San Antonio, number 18.
He commands the paint this time down.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Knocked loose. Picked up by Memphis.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
To Jaren Jackson. Mills in possession. They're down 3.
Left in the second quarter.
Short jumper won't go down. Block shot.
Ooh, not skipping a beat. There are some things that you just cannot teach. That's called a 6'10 frame with a 7'5 wingspan.
To Jackson. Off the assist.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Patty Mills. 5 seconds to shoot. 4-3. He engulfed him that time.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Josh Jackson above the rim on that.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Spurs in possession to Cunningham. Patty Mills. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a 3-point play. No foul.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
To Cunningham. No good. To Jackson. To Valanciunas. He throws it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
First half in the books. The Grizzlies out in front.
It's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports halftime report. The Grizzlies are feeling comfortable at the halfway mark. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Memphis Grizzlies. The Spurs have dug themselves a bit of a hole after 2 quarters. Of course, they still have 2 quarters to turn things around, but it won't happen without making some adjustments. Have a look at the leading scorers for the San Antonio Spurs.
Game track. Assists.
The San Antonio Spurs are struggling to move the ball and create good looks for each other. What makes it worse is their opponent isn't having nearly the same problem.
Player of the half.
Jonas Valanciunas has been a defensive force in this matchup. If he's not stealing the ball, he's swatting it. And that combination has made for an incredible half.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Mills in possession. His guys down by 9. Down again. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Jakob Poeltl has got 2 shots coming, shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. First try, no good. Knocks down the second after missing the first. To Valanciunas. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Mills in possession. His guys trail by 10. Rudy Gay. To Patty Mills. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Well defended. Tough shot for Patty Mills.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Wright. It's no good. Not sure what he was thinking there.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
Has a chance. Can't connect. To Jaren Jackson. Anderson. Screen coming. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Here comes the screen. Patty Mills to Cunningham. 5 to shoot for San Antonio. Gets a look. Can't hit. It's Grizzlies ball. To Jaren Jackson. Defense making the ball handler work. Able to convert inside.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
And it's Anderson with the rebound. Shot from the lane won't go. Valanciunas, defended by the UConn product. Cashes in for two.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Patty Mills to Rudy Gay. Passed it off. Short jumper off the mark. Memphis, they've got it. To Jaren Jackson. Anderson. Here comes the screen. To Valanciunas. Throws it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Cunningham. Oh, he had it. The follow won't go either. To Jaren Jackson. Right. To Jaren Jackson. Short jumper stays out. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go. From the painted area, won't go down.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
That's out. Last touch by Kyle Anderson. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Number 50, Josh Jackson. Subbing in for the San Antonio Spurs. Number 10.
Murray into the front court. His guys down big to Rudy Gay. DeRozan to Cunningham. Here comes the screen. And the reward, he's going to the line.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Grizzlies at the controls right now. Take stock of the floor. Nothing going here on that drive. Rudy Gay, defended by Jackson. To Murray. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Five on the shot clock for three. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Murray with it. 14-point deficit. Won't go. And that's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas, defended by Cunningham. Jaren Jackson. You've got to get that one to go. Rudy Gay to Murray. And finishes strong.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Grizzlies own the basketball. From long range. That won't go. Murray with the basketball. The deficit now up to a dozen. To DeRozan. Nothing going here on that drive. DeRozan. The Spurs with 4 on the shot clock. Here comes the screen. Trying to cash in. No good. No daylight. Great defense. The follow won't go either. To Jaren Jackson. Josh Jackson to Valanciunas. Has a chance with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
So you watch that now. Visit our team website for more details.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here comes some changes.
Into the game for the San Antonio Spurs.
DeJounte Murray to Rudy Gay. DeJounte Murray, deep right corner. 5 to shoot for San Antonio. DeRozan with a shot off the mark. The follow won't go either. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Spurs have it. DeRozan to Cunningham. Knocked loose. Taken away by the Grizzlies. To Valanciunas. Here's a chance from long range. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
DeMar DeRozan not looking pretty. 3 for 10.
Oh, he buckled his knees so bad, it didn't matter if he scored or not. That's a win for the internet.
To Valanciunas. Right. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Right now, San Antonio's possession. probing the defense. Looks to make a move. To DeRozan. Stuffs it down with authority.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To Valanciunas. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Jonas Valanciunas trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. Free throw good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. Murray into the front court. Final minute to play in this third quarter. The Spurs with 4 in the shot clock. To Murray. Lets it fly from long range. Not that time. DeJounte Murray forced that one up. Memphis with the run. And he's fouled. And he earns a trip to the line.
Look, I get it. Being down sucks. But you can't just start haphazardly playing defense and committing silly fouls. Play this game with purpose.
And he connects on the first free throw. So he hits the first, misses the second. Murray into the front court. Down a bundle. Here comes the screen. A shot at the buzzer. 3 quarters down, and a nice advantage for the Grizzlies. Grizzlies get the first crack at it as we begin the fourth quarter. And this one, Jay, not totally in the win column yet, but with a double-digit lead, you have to like their chances.
I love when I start seeing fans exit the arena so early in this game, and I hear people say, this one should be in the bag. Well, guess what? It's never a guarantee. You have to be careful not to slow down the pace of the game and take the air out of the basketball. You have to put your foot on the gas and try to win this game with a sense of urgency.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. It was right there.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
To Dylan Brooks. Down to 5 on the 24. Knocks it down off the step back.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Bellinelli, guarded by Josh Jackson. To Murray. No good.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
San Antonio with the basketball. DeJounte Murray. To DeRozan. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Jakob Poeltl, couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. And hits the first free throw.
For the San Antonio Spurs, number 3,
Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. To Jackson. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Come on, somebody tell me when he added that to his arsenal.
Murray with it. He'll run the offense. Here comes the screen. Shot from the lane won't go.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jarring is only going to escalate.
Another follow. No good. San Antonio ball. DeJounte Murray. Fires the three. Buries it.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
To Jackson. To Dylan Brooks.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
Gets it in the right corner. Dylan Brooks. Shot clock winding down. Beyond the arc for three. That's off the side of the rim, short. Dylan Brooks. To Jackson. Here comes the screen. Josh Jackson picked up by Bellinelli. Has a look. Jackson's shot no good. The follow won't go either. Murray with the basketball. His guys down big. Bellinelli guarded by Josh Jackson. Screen coming. Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot. The rebound taken by the Spurs. DeJounte Murray. Fires the three, shakes free, and hits.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Whistle and a timeout for Memphis as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. To Jackson. Count it.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Here comes the screen. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go. To Kyle Anderson. Deep left corner. Josh Jackson. Going to launch beyond the arc. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. First one goes down.
Oh, yeah, get your money, man.
Second and 3. Got it.
Number 17, Jonas Valanciunas, into the game for the San Antonio Spurs.
3 for 3. Nice. Spurs in possession. To DeRozan. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside. Gets it to go.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Big pick right there.
To Jackson.
Right.
Has a chance. Second effort. Another shot stays out.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
To Murray. And he buries it on the step back. Jay, this move continues to evolve since the days of Allen Iverson.
It does so much, Ed. When you step back east or west while maintaining your dribble, look at all your options. Number one, a hezzy. You look at the rim. The defender jumps. You blow by him. Number two, maybe a crossover in the same direction you just came from to throw the defender off. Or number three, a raise into an easy jump shot. It's easy when you have this bag of tricks.
And when the game's on the line, that's arguably when it's most dangerous. DeJounte Murray to Rudy Gay. To DeRozan.
Hey, back door, watch that back door.
Add 2 points to the board.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
That's big.
To Wright. Anderson. Here comes the screen. To Valanciunas. Stuffs it down with authority.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball 101. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Nothing going here on that drive. To DeRozan. Jonas Valanciunas able to recover with the block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Josh Jackson above the rim on that. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither. Now the Grizzlies will use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Stepping in for Memphis, number 13.
4-3. The rebound taken by San Antonio.
Pick up.
To Rudy Gay. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper off the mark.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Right.
Hey, you got the screen right.
Nothing going here on that drive. Screen coming. Has a look.
Rebound, box out.
Murray into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Deep right corner. DeRozan to Murray. DeRozan. And he buries it.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
To Kyle Anderson. Here comes the screen. To Kyle Anderson. Trying to cash in. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough. Spurs have it. To DeRozan. Sizing up the defense. 5 to shoot for San Antonio. Screen coming. DeRozan. No good. To Valanciunas. Rudy Gay rejects it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. To Valanciunas. Whoa! What a finish!
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
DeRozan to Murray. Curling inside. Oh, emphatic slam. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Grizzlies with 4 to shoot. Finishing inside the paint on that one. Long heave from 3/4 court. Grizzlies get the victory as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
is Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Grizzlies got themselves a win here today, and the way they attacked the rim was outstanding. Not only is the dunk a high-percentage shot, it's also a great way to test the confidence of the defense. The Spurs just couldn't get within striking distance toward the end of the game. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the San Antonio Spurs.
Game track. Points in the paint.
The San Antonio Spurs were simply unable to avoid being soft on defense when the ball went inside the paint. Why they couldn't rotate properly, I don't know. They simply got outworked in this matchup. Their lack of interior defense was most obvious in the first 2 quarters.
Player of the game.
Jonas Valanciunas was just amazing in this game. What other word could you use for someone that played the kind of defense that shut down an entire team? Yeah, exactly. Amazing.
Who was gold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
See y'all next time. Jalen Rose, signing out.